Excellency, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, and our listeners all over the world, whether you're listening via radio or you're listening via an online platform or listening from our website or the app. It is now time that the Mayor, Fortune Agula Musa, will now give his remarks. Mayor, please.
Fellow Nigerians, inhabitants of Abuja, and my Nigeria Info family, it is with a deep and greatly mixed sense of feelings that I deliver this farewell address today. On the 4th of April 2016, I had the privilege to join the most outstanding broadcasting team in West Africa. I was presented the opportunity to learn, to innovate, and to contribute to the process of national development using the vehicle of broadcasting. I leveraged the power of acceptance, the teamwork, and friendship in the journey to finding my voice. My colleagues poured into me their years of experience, their passion, and the dedication to duty by their example and by their acceptance. And for this, I am eternally grateful. The good book says, a fool is thought to be wise when he holds his tongue. And many thought I was wise and knowledgeable because of how silent I used to be. I was on most shows largely quiet because my mind was working hard to understand my newfound responsibilities, trying so much to read, so much to absorb, and so much to juggle. And to make it worse, 1,000 screens and buttons around me to control on a daily basis. My silence was more of confusion than wisdom, but somehow, I kept coming because of the encouragement of my colleagues, because of the confidence that was reposed in me, and because of my sense of duty towards this particular job, which I totally love. From hard facts to the morning crossfire, from midday dialogue to the daily recap at 11 p.m. every night, from sounding like a thief man to sounding like somebody who knew what the news was saying, from laughter to arguments, from judgment to being misunderstood on a daily basis, from being called a PDP apologist to being called an APC supporter. All of these turns and twists gave me the opportunity to learn how to relate with my listener a little more. My life took a drastic turn with every show, but slowly I found my name, and surely I found my voice. Daily, I plied my trade and ended it with a phrase which I have come to love so much: Fortune smiles on you. Fellow Nigerians, the days are here when seed time must become harvest and when seasons must change. So as I write this address to you, my listener, I assure you that I will take with me the memories of our arguments and the marks of our frustration. I'll always remember that the dirt of Abuja is not on the surface, and that it will take a rant on radio to bring sanity to the streets. I will remember always the first day I announced that I was mayor and you accepted the joke and made it a reality. I'll remember the very first cleanup exercise when I stood there in faith that someone loved Nigeria enough to show up. I remember the days I was broke but had to come to work one way or the other. Jumped the taxis, jumped the cabs, listened to people talk about my show, not knowing that I was the one sitting by their side. There were days when I was sad, but I needed to sound like I was happy on air. There were days when remarks I heard on air made me so sad, made me so emotional. I almost lost it. But one way or the other, one day became 1 week. 1 week became 1 month. 1 month became 1 year. And 1 year has become 6 years. I remember my fear for the NBC and the need to be independent in my views as a moderator. My family, my listener, everyone on the Abuja Nigeria Info family, accept this as my thank you message. To those who love me openly and secretly, and to those who hate me openly and secretly, I'll always be grateful for the opportunity to have served you. I'll always be very, very grateful for the the ways that you have expressed your sincerity, the ways that you have expressed your heart, and of course, all of the conversations that we have had. Concerning the cleanup initiative, it is here to stay, like I've already said. Concerning the potency of Nigeria Info, it will remain forever. Concerning my love for the airwaves, it will never wane and it will never die. For the purpose of these last days, these last few minutes on air, I remember the opportunity to bring you comic relief by trying to create an alter ego in a thief man. So I sound like this and say, just like the thief man from Boko, just like the one from Vandikia, even though I'm not from this state and I come from Kogi State. Today, I just want to give you one more thief line before I go. Don't forget to emancipate yourself from mental slavery. Slavery is in your mind. If you can give your mind to anybody, that person will continue to control your life forever. That's my alter ego speaking. But this is me actually saying this. That as we sing the redemption song, it is not just a song, it is a song that emancipates us. It's a song that strengthens us. It's a song that gives us the opportunity to take back our country. As we go about carrying out our daily activities, we must remember that we have a responsibility towards Nigeria. Nigeria is not a geographical location. Nigeria is not just a place. Nigeria is you. Nigeria is me. Nigeria is all of us here at Nigeria Info and all of us who listen in and contribute on a daily basis. So I'd like to say this one last time. Keep your smiles on your face and remember always, fortune smiles on you.